What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be roasting your Rolexes, mostly because I don't have one. But anyway, let's jump right into it. First up, the Rolex Submariner. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never needed a watch to tell me when I'm wet. But hey, if you're planning a deep sea expedition to find Atlantis, this might be your watch. The Submariner is like a rugged, outdoorsy cousin in the Rolex family, except it costs more than a small house. But hey, at least you look cool while you're drowning. Next, the Rolex Daytona. The watch for people who think they're race car drivers, even though their biggest speed demon moment was merging onto the highway. It's like putting a rocket engine on a shopping cart. Sure, it looks flashy, but does it actually make you faster? Doubt it. Unless you're racing other people with expensive watches, in which case, go on. The Rolex GMT-Master II. Perfect for those who jet set so much that they've forgotten what time zone they live in. It's like having a world clock on your wrist, except you have to pay a small fortune for it. Imagine explaining to your kids why you spent thousands on a watch that tells you the time in places you'll probably never visit. But Dada, I wanna go to college someday. The Rolex Datejust, the classic, the safe choice. It's like the black suit of watches, boring but respectable. It's the watch equivalent of a beige car, reliable but yawn-inducing. Perfect for blending in at the country club while sipping your overpriced martini. Now here's a watch for adventure seekers, the Rolex Explorer. It's like saying, I'm tough, I climb mountains, and I have more money than sense. It's perfect for surviving the harsh conditions of your luxury yacht. Just remember, a real explorer would probably just wear a Casio. The Rolex Yachtmaster, for people who think owning a boat automatically makes them a sailor. It's like buying a Ferrari and never taking it out of the garage. Sure, it looks shiny, but can it actually help you dock your yacht without crashing into the pier? Probably not. The Rolex Sky Dweller. For the jet-setting elite who have more time zones than friends, it's like having a world atlas on your wrist, but let's be real, most of us can just use our phones. And if you're actually traveling that much, maybe it's time to reconsider your life choices. The Rolex Day-Date, the ultimate status symbol. It's like wearing a billboard that says, I'm rich and I want everyone to know it. It's the watch equivalent of a gold-plated limousine. Sure, it's impressive, but is it practical? Probably not, but hey, you got the money, so why not? Next up, Rolex Explorer 2. This watch is for people who think they're Indiana Jones, but in reality, they're just really good at finding lost luggage. It's like saying, I'm an adventurer, but I prefer 5-star hotels. Sure, it looks tough, but can it survive a real jungle expedition? Probably not. The Rolex Milgauss. The watch for scientists and engineers, or at least people who pretend to be. It's like wearing a lab coat on your wrist. It's supposed to be resistant to magnetic fields, but I'm pretty sure my fridge magnet can mess it up. The Rolex Air King. A watch for people who think they're pilots, but have never been on a plane bigger than a Cessna. It's like saying, I'm a Top Gun, but I'm afraid of heights. Sure, it has a cool aviation heritage, but let's be real, most of us are just driving to work. Now let's talk about the Rolex Cellini. This is the dress watch of the Rolex family. It's like the tuxedo of watches, elegant, sophisticated, and completely unnecessary. I mean, who needs a $20,000 watch just to go to the opera? Just wear a suit and act confident.
Like you cut, G.
The Rolex Deep Sea. This watch is for people who dream of exploring the Mariana Trench while they're actually sitting at their desk. It's like saying, I'm a deep sea diver, but I prefer the office. Sure, it can withstand incredible pressure, but can it withstand the pressure of a Monday morning meeting? Doubtful. There you have it, guys, my take on a few of the most popular Rolex watches that I wish I had but I don't, so I'm gonna roast you for it. This is my first ever video, so if you could like, comment, subscribe, anything that lets me know you like it or dislike it, that would be great.